ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream. How's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Or is it Wednesday? It is Thursday. Okay. Had to check. It's been an interesting week. So I'm like, what day is it again? Oh yeah, it's Thursday. Okay, we're fine. So we're back in Game Dev Land. Hey guys, welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's it going? I did some stuff. I managed to figure out one of the most complicated abilities in the game and how to set it up, probably. I don't imagine too many are more difficult. So got a little bit of a gravitational pull here. Of course, can change the strength of it. Yep. But really, the thing that it's there for is this. Oh, I need to. Don't care you. Don't care about you or you or you. 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 No. You. No. Yes. I don't want to do both of these. Let's show you push. So, for example, we have now, bam. Basically, we have a shove that is just shoves away from a specific location, which is one of the abilities we want to do. Obviously, right now it's not fully implemented, and then the other one is where you get pulled in. Oops. Let's get this, and you get pulled in. So, and that's all based off of this here. So, yeah. Now we just need to implement it. We need to implement it into our abilities as two different power-ups. And that's going to be awesome because for range is going to be nice for pulling in things when you have like potentially AoE damage that you can do. And for melee, it's going to be really nice because then everyone's bunched up right in front of you to hit. So, should be good. Haven't been productive today? That's okay. You don't have to be productive every single day. It's okay to take a few days off. You know, recoup. Do whatever you need. Unless you had a long night yesterday. I mean, I say that, but I mean, considering you're here for most of the streams usually, that means you're here pretty late every day. So, you know, never mind. you just stay up late. Which I appreciate, but just make sure you take care of yourself. But today, yeah, we're going to be setting up these abilities, and then at one point I was doing the dot damage, and if we finish this quickly, we'll go on to setting up the dot damage effect, where they, like, if someone's in range, they take damage over time. That good stuff. So let's do it. So the first one we're going to be doing is let's do the pull in. And add a new one. You do, but you're used to it? Yeah. Well, I used to do the same. I used to go to sleep at like around the same time as you are doing probably right now. It's a little harder when you have to wake up early in the morning though. So these days I go to sleep like around 11 something because I wake up at 7. And these days, and you know that bright, well, right now it's not that bright, but you know the bright sun that shines in this wall? It's also bright in my bedroom at 7 or 6:30 a.m. now. So I'm waking up because of the sun. I don't even use an alarm. I turned off my alarm. It's right now raining all week, and that's why there's no like direct sunlight here on the wall. I'm like, thank you. It means I get a little bit better sleep because it doesn't wake me up as early. Yeah. Yeah. So, what do we want to call these abilities? I'm thinking Shockwave for the one that pushes you out, and Black Hole for the ones that pull people in. That's the thought process. So if it's pulled in, it's a black hole. Or I guess this would be a mini black hole. Mini black hole. And then maybe a shockwave for the one that goes out. Go, let's change the names. Mini black hole. Shinra Tensei and Chibaku Tensei? No. Those are not ability names. Those are just names. You should wake up 8 to 9. See from 1 to 2 to 8 to 9. Yeah, that's how I, yeah, like 1 to 2 going to sleep and waking up around 8 is what I, like, is like what I usually did before. Now it's, yeah, a little more difficult. Pull in. Okay, so here's a question about these abilities that we got to figure out. If you want to be more updated, you can call Blue and Red from Daddy Gojo. No. Is that his abilities? I don't actually know his abilities. I didn't pay enough attention, even though I watched both seasons. When we pull in everything and we shove everything away, do we want it to affect the player? I think yes. Blue pulls, red push, and purple's delete. Ah. Okay. Pull in all characters. Pull in all characters towards the impact point. Pull in all characters in range towards the impact point. It's not the best description, I'll be honest. Not the best description, but it kind of works for now. Also, where is my... this is a mini black hole. We need to make this smaller. Ability. I'm gonna call it black hole mini in case I have other black holes, like a larger one, and then I'll call this just black hole mini here. So under the hood it'll be black hole mini and black hole regular or something. Attract has multiple definitions, which is why I didn't do it, right? Because you can like attract someone, like, ooh, attract, like, you know, that kind of attract. You can like someone can be attractive and that kind of attract. I want to like specify pull in, but I mean, we could do attract. It doesn't have to be specific. Once you get it and you use it once, you'll know what it does. It doesn't have to be like... That's an English problem then. Yeah, the freaking English language where one word can have 10 different definitions. What a pain. Your ESL pseudo. It's all good. Yeah, the English language. There. That's 3 different words I said. The word ship can be different words. Can mean different things. It's terrible. It clearly is. I'll leave it like this for now. But in the meantime, let's just go here. Let me pull in. Black hole mini. There it is. Bam. Let's make a new tag. And this is passive. Sure, I don't need to worry about that. When the other day we set in orbiting orbs, I see no problems with that. It's very descriptive. Orbs is a shape, and orbiting is a specific thing of going around something. It is very descriptive. I don't know. There's no misconception on that one of what it is. If anything, it's one of the best names we have. Okay, So we have the ability set up. So now we need to have this happen on regular hits, and we need to have this happen on ranged hits. Okay? So let's do the ranged ones first. I kind of set up I got this setup already started here. So there's not going to be a default. So we're going to have 2 pins. First one is black hole mini. Oops, I did not need to press that. There we go. And this is going to be the pole one. This is the one that pulls in. And we haven't made the push one yet. I'll make the tag right now. So this will be character, air, ability. This is going to be shockwave. I'll plug this one in here. So basically, when we have the black hole effect, we should be able to have it trigger. So let's see. If I do this, right, it does its normal thing. If we come here now and give ourselves a mini black hole, bam! Looking good. Now, we're affected as well, which is what we want, so yeah. Hey, DNH, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Now, I would like to actually test it on this guy. I need you to... Wait, did you not get affected by this? Okay, you got affected by that. Oh, now you're stuck in there. Let me remove this because this doesn't have a target right now. Let me put you right there. Just double check that this is affecting him. Ah, it is. That's awesome. Hey, Stan Mel, welcome in. Ah, I'm too close. Okay, well, currently I don't do nearly enough damage. Let me out. Also, I changed it so I can now attack at the same rate with range as I do with melee, but dear God, is that you probably don't want to take this as a ranged unless you're gonna make sure you stay at range, as this is dangerous. Also, I love the blood splatter everywhere. The blood splatter everywhere makes me happy. I'm a simple man. I see blood splatter everywhere. Cool. I don't know why it makes me happy. I don't even play like gory games. No, so for auto kiting, the next ability is going to be the one that's good for ranged. But let's make sure that this works for melee, because right now this doesn't work for melee. And I want to see what happens when we use it with melee. So I can probably take this. Take this, copy it, go to abilities. Here, we're not doing special attack here anymore. This cross slash, that's different now. Okay, I can't delete it. This bug, I hate it. If that ever happens when you like select something, you can't. Oh, there we go. Can't delete it. Yes, that was either changing the window size or just closing and reopening it also fixes it. So, yeah, it's just as a heads up. It's an odd bug. But effectively, we're going to do this, where we're doing a special attack every time. So, ooh, we don't want to do this every time. No, we don't want this here. Hold on. We need this. Oh, yeah, no, this should be fine. This should be fine. Because this doesn't trigger... Let me just double check. Special attack. Yeah, this triggers only... oh, it triggers off projectile as well. Then we don't want to do this. We can do a new event or a new I take you. Like a new function. And this is going to be melee abilities. Things that only happen during melee. And we're going to need you. And actually, this is all going to go from the player ref. Ooh. Is it going from the player ref? Character ref. Get gameplay tags. So it's going to go from whoever owns it. And the owning actor is going to be the character ref. Okay, and this is going to be execute melee abilities. So now, when we do our attack, when we do warp to enemy, we can also take our AC abilities and execute melee abilities. And now, okay, nothing, and then we get it. Oopsie. Gotcha. Okay, so I don't think we want this here, because this will happen. Yes, long range melee. So this means it will trigger every time I swing, not just when I hit. And I want it to happen every time I hit, specifically. So let's go attack combo. And we are pushing whether it's ranged or not. So it's doing all this. It's all great. So we can do it. Can we do? Where do we want to do it? Do it at the. We don't want to do it at the end. We want to do it says attacking. So this is the shapeshifter section. Right here. Shape shifter. Ah, I can't move it. Not this again. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got him. So I'm going to put this on a sequence. Then I can control this better. So now I can go ahead and get a ranged attack. And basically only do this if this is not a ranged attack. So this only happens on melee. If we wanted to, we could do stuff here, but I don't think we need to. So now, if we come here, the location is still going to be wrong. Oh, oops. Location is still going to be wrong. It's still going to be, but we'll fix that in a second. Black hole. But now, it's still... no, it's not here that we want this. Because this is still for the attack. We want to do it on taking damage. No, it's on executing the attack. Right? Execute attack. It's right here. This damaged. We do send through the attack type. Yeah, so here we can do it. Melee. So now it should only be when it hits. This is where we send the damage through. That means it does hit. Otherwise, right, nothing happens. And then we need to, let's fix the location of it. So for that, we come back here and basically, right, the location is wrong. That's because we just need to get our character reference. Get actor location. Plug that in. We could get the transform, but should be fine. So, right, we don't have anything. The black hole. Nothing shows up. Nothing shows up. Why nothing shows up? Let's see, where do we mess up? Black hole Millie. Need character reference. Is this triggering? Triggered. I'm so used to running over there. No, it's not triggering. Wait. What is this actually being printed as? Is it set to none right now? It might be set to none. And that's why. Wait. It's not even getting here? Oh! Found the problem. This is the AoE version. This is the single target version. I need to plug into both. We have two different versions. One that does a multi-trace for like AoE damage, and one that does single target, single trace. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. In black hole. Bam. And now. Okay, so this works. How many times am I going to say this should not work and it's not going to work? Anyone keeping track? Because it's an embarrassing large number, it seems. Just an embarrassingly large number. None. Okay, it is saying none.
Pausing for ads.
Okay, ads are here, but we know the fix. That's fine. Easy fix. So yesterday I coated my throat with wax so I can drink some delicious liquid metal. You know, he was a nice blacksmith. He had some swords he was making. I was like, you know what? Can I have the ones that aren't finished? And he heated it up and threw it in here. You know, beauty of a thermostat or thermos is it maintains the temperature. So that's the point of them. Yep, it's lead based. It was iron. Sorry. I could get some Lunchables if you want something lead based. But was that on topic? Was that relevant? You miss your childhood eating lead paint? You can relive your childhood if you want to eat some Lunchables. You know? Yeah. For those that don't know or haven't heard, it's apparently a thing that Lunchables have lead in them. Quite a significant amount of lead. So, yeah, that's a thing. What are Lunchables? It's probably an American thing. It's a really shitty lunch thing that the kids would take to school. Here. This. Some crackers, some shitty cheese, and some shitty like bologna or something. That's a Lunchable. Some of them were like, you know, different kinds of Lunchables. They like make your own shitty pizzas, make your own like. It's fun for kids. It's not healthy, as we found out somewhat recently. They just have lead in them. So, yeah. It looks like plastic. It tasted like plastic. And apparently it also tasted like lead. I just didn't know what lead tastes like. So maybe lead tastes like plastic. I always liked the idea of Lunchables as a kid, but I never actually liked Lunchables. Like the taste is just like, meh. Okay, we gotta fix the attack though. So let's go to I think it's this one. No, that's Airblade. You. Yeah, attack type none. This shouldn't be a none. This should be melee. 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 Lead crystals are sweet. Lead paint was sweet. That's why you ate. Yummy. Dear God, I hope not. Yeah. Where are the hundreds animated? Oh, that's that's a good question. Whatever happened to that? Oh, this is cool. Look at that. So, is it working? I see it happening, but it's so hard to tell if it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a second one right here. And we're going to see if it pulls him in. Did it pull him in? Well, let's not put him behind the wall. Let's put him like here. It sort of did. I moved him a little closer. I could increase the range. Check with ranged mobs. I mean, it doesn't matter what mob we test this with. Oh yeah, you're gonna be able to pull in. Both of them are elites. Of course, they're both elites. Oh, you know what the problem is? I know what the problem is. No, I don't know what the problem is. This should do everything. Hey, Jimberly, welcome in. Let me check something. Pull in. I'm gonna make this last 1 full second. That should help. Test this. He saw me. No, it's not affecting them. It's affecting me. It's affecting him. Is it not affecting them? Oh, it is. It is. But I feel like it's affecting them weaker than me. Let me increase the radius on these guys. Let's do like 450. Let's see. Why elites? Okay. So now, that sphere that it's showing up, that's the range. And that seems possibly a little too big now. But we know it does work. It's just I think the problem is the fall off. At the edge, it's too weak to pull them in. Right? So I'll make it like somewhere in between for 400, and then we can adjust the intensity. If I come here. Oh, and we can just update the here. So half strength on the outside, full strength on the inside. Why are they both elites? It doesn't matter. Okay. It seems like it's working. It did pull them in. It is. Yep, it's pulling them in. Okay. Fantastic. So I think we can go back to 350, and that should work. And so now, if we ever have mini gravity, so maybe we do want a bigger radius. So that's the radius. Oh, the radius right now is pretty good. Although it didn't really affect this guy for some reason. It's not affecting them. It isn't affecting them. I just want to see if it's actually detecting all of them. We might need to change something if it's not. I'm getting all overlapping actors. So it should. Wait, one. Okay. So it's not doing it. Okay, what's going on? So when this spawns, after a certain amount, it resets, which is fine. But it needs to get all overlapping actors of this type and then send this through. This should trigger 3 times. It triggers once. What? Why? But I'm getting... But I'm getting all overlapping actors. Why is it only seeing the one actor? Wait, why is it 0 now? Wait, how is it 0? But it's doing something. Now I'm extra confused. Now I'm extra confused. Hold on, I can do print string here. Okay, that was 4. Why is it 3? No, so it is triggering on all of them. Okay, it did pull him in. It didn't pull him in that time. It didn't pull him in that time. Or that time. Is it that when they're moving, they can't move anymore? Could that be it? So when I do this, what if I go to character movement, stop active movement? So let's do it after. I wonder if that's why. Where they already have like movement that they're set and the AI can't, it doesn't affect it for some reason. I don't know if the AI is different in that regard. Okay, that affected him. Okay. I think that was the problem. Okay, now it's working, I think, on all of them. Okay. Sweet. That was it. Do we want a bigger radius? Is the only thing. Also, how is it now fighting with it? As a melee. You do want a bigger radius? Keep in mind that this happens on every attack. Also, we totally stay in place because it spawns where we are. Awesome. So it doesn't really affect us. Obviously, we're locked in place during this. But I also want this to be much quicker. And, you know, let's go to the base. Let's go construction script. Set sphere radius. And default is 350. So now we can control this per. So for the pull in, we could set it to be 450. So that in that radius, everyone should be being pulled in. Obviously, he cannot kind of move back, as you saw. He was trying to move back, but he couldn't. Because I kept attacking him. But he was also getting stunned there. So if I replaced him with a flying enemy that would run away from me. By flying, I mean ranged enemy. Because their AI is programmed to run away from me as soon as I'm within a certain distance and they see me. Yep. It is very hard for them to run away. So do we want the bodies to also if that's a bug, I don't know why his AI didn't stop there. Do we want the bodies to also be affected by the gravitational pulls and pushes? I kind of like it. But at the same time, maybe we don't want to do that. It doesn't change anything. It's just silly. You like it, but I think it might be OP. It might be a little too OP by having it that big. Let's do like 400. Let's do a little, like halfway between where we had it and where it is now. So, which is... yeah. Okay. Cool. Looks good. I didn't block a single time that time. And I survived. Okay, so that is now working. Now we need to make it so we do the opposite, which is the shockwave, which is going to work really well with ranged. It's going to look real well with ranged. So we need a new ability. We'll call it shockwave. Let's call it mini shockwave, and this will be shockwave mini in case we do like a large scale one. Push characters away from the impact point. Mini shockwave. Already have a MS. Oh well. Shockwave. Save. And this is the one that's going to be actually like really good. Oh, I called it. Somehow I called it multi-shockwave? I thought I changed multi for mini, but I guess it didn't. Yeah, whatever. Mini shockwave. Bam. And now I kind of want to match gameplay tags. Shockwave. Rename. Mini. Start later. Passive. Okay. So range should already now be set up. And actually melee should be too. If I go to mini shockwave. Ooh. Yeah, so it works for melee as well, obviously. Right? But the main point is this. Now, we probably want he is not getting pushed back or pushed away nearly as much as I think he should be. What's going on there? Like, I'm getting pushed away quite a bit. Why can't I attack? Did I run into the nun? Okay. Oh, god darn it! No! No! You. Okay, so that's working. That's not... Okay. Whoa! Well, he got yeeted. So, some things are not working exactly correct. Yeah, he got quite yeeted. Very far away. That's what's going on. Yeah, strength multiplier is fine. Force direction, yeah, should just be away from it. Everything here should be fine. It's going from source minus 100 to actor location. What is... Okay, let's try... Strength and multiplier. Tennis should be fine. Slightly longer age, maybe? Maybe that's the problem? Okay, why did he... Right, he moved quite a lot that time. I picked up the none again. Okay, why did that get... Okay. He's not moving very far from the... If he gets hit. But he's moving quite a lot when he's not in the center. Which is the opposite of what it should... How am I not able to hit him? Okay. Let's do 400 on this as well. Some push away. What I think I need to do is implement this. If in air. And if it's in air, it should be what's 100 and then 100 divided by I think the difference there is whether they're in air or not. See how look how far I fly compared to them. If I was to hit like right in the middle, like oops, right, I fly quite a lot, quite a distance. Why doesn't he? I think it has to do with the impact point. I think it has to do with the impact point. If I did this out of curiosity. Basically, I told it to just consider the location of this, not where it is, but 100 units down, so... Woo! Okay, so... That's hilarious. Okay, I see what's going on. So, what's going on is I'm spawning it at their location effectively, and if I spawn it at their location, it has no directionality to like fly towards, because it impacts them directly. Oops. So what I can do is here instead of minus 100, like minus like 1. It's a little bit over, and then we can control the strength. Obviously, it is way too strong. It's obviously way too strong, but it's fine. Yeah, so now we need to this just yeet, and off he goes. Okay, let's turn down that strength. 5, like half it. Ooh, interesting. Oh, ad sign. Wonder why it's throwing errors, but we'll deal with it in a moment. Also do like minus 20. What I should actually do is do it based off the forward location, forward vector. Okay, I have an idea how to fix this. So what we're going to do is make it so the impact point isn't at their location. It's just before. So effectively, it'll push them out from like slightly in front of them. No, I should... That's not good if I do that, because I should just change where it spawns instead. Instead of that, I should change where it spawns. Yeah, we can take this impact point. Or should I be using location? I am using location. I'm gonna try using impact point. Okay, ads are done. I'm swapping over our location for impact point. I'm gonna see if that makes a difference. No. No difference. Okay. So what we need to take is this location and then subtract the forward vector. Is a normal hit actor? Oh, you just get this guy's forward vector. Get forward vector. Actor forward vector. Multiply it by, let's say, 30. And we're going to subtract basically 30 from these positions. So this is going to hit just a little bit in front of them instead. Specifically this shockwave. What's going on here? Current source, but was not valid. Pending kill. Is this too short of a time? Point 35? Maybe a little too short of a time. That's fine. We'll also make it slightly smaller. And then let's go back to the projectile, and then we can go ahead and just change this to like 50. Why? Right. It is not consistently knocking them back. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. So, why is... Right, I get thrown back quite a lot. He does not. And I don't think it has anything to do with mass or anything. Yeah, so I see it appearing like in front of it. So it's spawning at the correct location. Obviously, this has the same visual effect as the other one, but we don't want to have that. But that's details. Let's increase the strength again. We're back where it was. Okay, why did he just get flung? It's because he jumped. Right? He gets flung out because he jumped. But I have it where... But I have it where it's an eighth less. If they're in the air. Oh, you know what it is? It's they start on the ground and it's like, and then they become in the air. No, but that runs every 0.01 second. Yeah, so they're just constantly running, so it should then become 12. I don't care. What if I reset the velocity? No, I don't want to reset the velocity. That'll just stop them from moving. If it wasn't affecting them, right? We don't want to reset the velocity. That would be bad. It's not a perfect... Like, everything seems like it should work. And some aspects work Like, that works. We get pulled in. But not the... What's happening? We're trying to figure out why this pushback isn't nearly as good, right, as I would like it to be. Okay, darn it. No. Walked over these. It's okay. It does do a little bit of a shockwave thing. It pushes him back. Okay, it does work. Now, I don't know what happens, why he occasionally just flies to the moon. But yeah, this definitely is very powerful with range. Now, what is the problem with this error? Is the error because I walk over the stuff? Or is it something else? Let's see. I'm not going to walk over anything I shouldn't be walking over. This also gave me a good test. Yes, he's getting knocked back. Now with the adjusted settings, I guess. He's getting knocked back. Okay. And there's no errors. Okay. What is the difference from knockback? So knockback is literally one direction. And it's a single it's like it's from you being knocked back. This isn't from point of impact. Point of impact is, it can be like, I can do it off a wall. I can do it off a wall. This is just point of impact. From wherever damage is done. You can't do that with knockback. This is just, you know. So. Yeah. And we can see that it is pushing them back. So, yeah. And the same thing with I think this is complaining because they're picking up these things. They're walking over these. And it's the same thing for the other one, which is the gravity one. Right? The mini black hole. If I did the ranged weapon, right, and I did the pull in, right, I can have it trigger like that. And it's stronger. The closer you are to the center, the stronger it is. Effectively. I thought it would only push them backwards when hit. No. This one is wherever they are relative to it. So they get shoved back, but it's relative to the center of where it's hit. So if I hit the wall here, it's bouncing off of this location, not of me. Hey, Vitamin K. It would also deal damage. So I already do damage. So this itself won't do any damage, but the projectile does damage. So if the projectile hits you, you take damage, and then there's just the knockback or pull in effect. Or if what's it called? Or if I did a melee hit and it has one of these effects, obviously the melee damage is still doing the damage. So damage is being done. But if I hit the wall and then the AoE just happens to pull them in or push them out, that won't do damage, no. At least right now. We can always add it in later. But yeah, okay, so it's pretty much working. So obviously, for ranged, you'd want one versus the other, but you can also combine them. It is pretty much almost exactly what you expect it to do, which is basically nothing, because they basically cancel each other out. Also, why is his projectile black? Right, I have both. They pretty much cancel each other out. Let me quickly check something. Always spawn and ignore collisions. Could they be stacked then in a pull then push? What do you mean? Could you delay for the push effect if stacked? Well, it's like a fraction of a second that it lasts for this effect. This is just like a basically a pull in or like push out. So it's just like a quick shove. It's possible with this setup to also do like a long-term pull in effect. Yeah. So if we did, so if I had, this is the long version. So if you just put this here real quick. So this is the long version. So if I come here, I just can't, that's it. Stuck in there. How is he moving as much as he is? Why am I like full stuck here? Oh, now he's stuck in there. Why were you able to move? I can just dash out. What? Let me out. Yep. I might change the strength on I want to change the strength on this maybe. If it's a push away, it's 0.5. If it's a pull in, it'll be 0.25. So now it's a little bit of a, there we go. So now he's stuck, but he's able to move, and then now he's stuck. Not sure why. It is distance based. It's entirely distance based. Oh, you know what it is, I think? He has momentum already, so it's harder to slow the momentum down. But once he stops, the momentum is 0, and so the force, it doesn't let him to like speed up to that speed, where he would be able to get out of there. So I guess that makes sense. And but here, I'll get him out. Don't worry, guys. I'll get him out. Yeah, so that's... It's not quite right. I think it's gonna need some fiddling with it down the line. It's not quite right. I'll need... down the line, I'll fiddle with it more, but I think for now, it's okay. Kinda okay. So I'm gonna come here and add another one. I'm gonna do CBV. Quite well. And let's change the color of this though. Done. Apply to all. TB just could be better. The test doesn't show much. The idea would be having the mobs stuck to each other or the wall. No, not at all. It just shove them away or pull them in. That's it. It doesn't stick anyone to anything. Yeah, there's no sticking of any kind. This is if... So if I had like... Here. If I had like a bunch of mobs here. And then a mini shockwave. Right. Assuming I don't miss. Right, I can just knock them back a little. And spread them out. With this one, I don't know why they sometimes get heated pretty high. So what's going on here? Are they walking over my stuff? Attempt to access gravity push out via current source. The gravity push out is not valid. Pending killer garbage. Is valid. If it's not valid, just basically remove it. Because I think maybe they're getting into range of it as it dies, as it like stops working. And if we do mini black hole, this pulls them in. Obviously, this one's a little bit better. Melee, but it should pull them in. Yeah. So they kind of get pushed in, and if I was melee, actually, which is really what I should do this with, black hole. Right, they're now bunched up next to me, and if I had like cleave, or I can hit multiple enemies. Where's cleave? Right, then now it becomes very easy to just hit all of them because they're right next to me. Obviously, I'm surrounded, so you know, do with it what you will. So, right, so that's the idea behind these two. Yep. Hold on, real quick. Do I have? Oh, why are my? I just realized, where are my channel specific BGTV emotes? They're not showing up on my thing. I wonder if it's only on this this menu in the studio. I hope they show up another on the actual stream. Can I copy video reel? If I come here, just real quick, I just want to just double check that. Hey, where's the BGTV stuff? Why am I not seeing on this? Oh, could you see, this is what I'm talking about. YouTube and their emo game is shit. I'm just gonna say it's shit. It becomes very easy to die. Well, you have to play smarter. But depending on what abilities you have, if you have things like cleave, and other AoE abilities, it could be good. So we set up like a group pull-in. One of the things I have is potentially a dot attack. So let's see if I still have that set up. So if I turn on dot testing, did I turn it off? Is it happening? Is it working? Oh, there it goes. He has a lot of health. So basically, you see the sphere? That's that's what's happening around me. When I have this dot testing turned on. So let me come here. Event graph. Let me turn comment this out. Black hole slash chop if you. I probably am gonna want to put this in the ability system. I don't know why I did this on the actual character, but you know, for now it's fine. I'll move it later myself. So I'll comment it to hello, remember? Hey, Mr. Presgetti. Welcome in. Welcome. But we have... Here's damage over time. So... I just need a gameplay tag. So let's set up another ability. Let's call it, what kind of AoE damage do you want? Just some toxic aura? Something like that? Let's go toxic aura for now. Enable an aura that damages enemies over time. You say game tag. Maybe. Maybe. We're making a game tag right now. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? Hey, Rory, welcome in. We just set up the gravity, like pull in, push out effect on hits. And now we're doing a AoE dot. An AoE dot effect. Toxic aura. Save. We'll see how that goes. I still have the effect of... I'm going to need to attach one of these, I think, to the player for the time being. And we'll get to that in a moment. So, Toxic Aura, that's fine. So here, it's instead of this being on and off, I need to put this into AC abilities. Toxic Aura. I don't need the and. So we need to get the player ref. No, character ref. Get gameplay tags. Or I could do check has tag. I forgot that I implemented this. We're checking if he has the toxic aura. If he does, wait, we need to have an input there for the enemy. Target. Actor. Think so. Oh, what's the problem here? Failed building connection with VPN.
Pausing for ads.
Ah. Ads time. Okay. Put this in real quick and then ads time. There we go. I don't know how much damage the aura should do. So the aura right now does damage every second. A regular attack does 25 damage without any modifiers. You can attack pretty quickly. So you can do like 100-ish damage a second yourself. And I think right now I have it doing 50 damage a hit. Or 50 damage a second. Yeah, 50 damage a second. To everything in range. But that might be a little too much. 5 to 10. Keep in mind that the enemy's health is like the higher end enemies have like 450 health. 5 to 10 a second basically does nothing. Like you'll kill them far faster than it will that aura would matter. So the weakest enemies has 150 health. The toughest enemies have like 450 health. I think that's the spread we did. So we can do like 25 or 50, 25 to 50 damage, I think, per second. We can make it also hit more often and then for less damage. So instead of every second, we can have like every half second, and then we can obviously half the damage it does. It's an AoE around you, so however long you're in range. Yeah, so here, if I go to this thing. And I just rehook this up for the time being. So within that large aura, the large circle that's spinning around me, that's the range of it. So that was one of the, that was like 350 damage in however long that was, because that was 50 damage a second. Okay. I go Toxic Aura again. How many hits until the effect is lost? Well, it depends on how much health they have. If I come in here and then I immediately leave, that's it. It's just around me. He's not gonna die. He's gonna stop taking damage. He should stop taking damage. Let me rephrase that. I never finished that. I never finished setting that up. But as long as he's not in range of me, he doesn't take damage. So the timer resets immediately, or should reset immediately when I leave. So I think I'm going to... If I go to, I see abilities, let's change the damage to permanent effect will have once. Yeah, it's a permanent effect. Yeah, the character will just have an aura around them always. Yeah, the aura will always be around them. That's just a new permanent buff. So as long as enemies are within range, you know, it'll do damage. I just need to figure out how much damage I wanted to do and how often. But why, I need to figure out why it's... If I'm not dead, I set the timer. If I die, obviously I clear the timer. Oh, I don't have on end overlap. What is the problem? And overlap. Double check that's not self. And if it's not self, we go ahead and just clear the timer. Should do it, I believe. Yeah, time limit or a hit limit? No. There's just a permanent AoE aura. So, but, right, if I come here and I just tag him a little bit, and then I run away, assuming I stay away from him now, he shouldn't die. I don't want to kill you! Okay, he's not dying, which is good. That means it's working. I think that is fixed, and now if I stay within him, within range... There it is. He dies. Do I use drawing tablets for anything? Like, I used to have one. Like, a Wacom 5, Intuos 5. Like, a decade ago. I haven't had one in forever. So, these days I do everything with a mouse. But, I don't really draw. So... No, but if I was to get back into like actual painting, drawing, stuff like that, then I would probably pick one up. I mean, it's definitely helpful, but it's not a requirement. Like, yeah, see, I don't do ZBrush. I don't do like Substance Painter. Like, I don't do any of that stuff these days, so I haven't needed it. Plus, I used to have one, but I don't know where it is, one. Two, my job is remote. I remote in. It doesn't support pen pressure. So you get used to it. And at home, like when I say like I don't do that stuff, I'm talking about like at home. I haven't needed it at home. And I can't use it for work, so it's like, yeah, I guess, whatever. So I haven't set it up at all. Maybe somewhere around here I still have my old Intuos 5, like from my college days. I don't even know if it'd work, but it definitely helps, like with arm strain and stuff like that. If you have problems with that. Okay, let's. So we have this aura. Aura damage, and then we need to have a like. Add toxic aura. Well, add the aura. So here, I have the aura test. It's all fine. And here, okay. Going to variable. This is going to be the character owner, and this is going to be exposed and spawn. And also don't need a delay. It's just going to be immediate. And this color is also going to be expose and spawn. Really get a detail. Get the detail with a mouse. You tell it. Yeah, absolutely. Like if I was to draw, like if I was to start doing like the paint stuff, like painting the characters, it's why I haven't even bothered. I would get a mouse. Well, not get a mouse. Yeah, tablet. Absolutely. Like it's like even like I struggle. Like even here, like if I want to make a circle and make it like thin to thick and like do like all those effects that I want to, like that I physically can with an actual piece of paper and like a nice marker or something, right? You can't do that here without pen pressure. And so, yeah, that's why I'm only doing like this kind of very basic stuff, because without pen pressure, it's like, yeah. Hey, Bosco, welcome in. How's it going? That's not expensive. Yeah, you can get a pretty good one relatively cheap these days, I imagine. Now, if you were to get like an expensive one with a screen, yeah, then it'll be, of course, more expensive. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing good. We're setting up a few new abilities. We're doing AoE, AoE dot effectively around us. So it's not damage over time. It's just damage every second within a range. Intuos S is only $50. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you can get like a tablet. And I believe if you have like, I think you can just use like an iPad if you had like one of those, like a tablets. Some of them just to let you just use those and hook it up to the computer. I haven't looked into it myself because I don't own one, but I've seen it's possible. I don't know if it's easy or hard. But I've seen it. That's it. Let's go. Where's my abilities? Let's see abilities. Add aura. Add aura. Toxic. Spawn actor from class. Now here's the character owner is the character reference. The tint will be like a nice dark green spawn transform, it doesn't matter. It gets attached. Yep. It gets attached and moved here. So that the location where it spawns doesn't actually matter. So let's try it. Trying to make your own game for fun. Nice. First time in real recent, no experience. Hey, me too. Having trouble with Unity? Sorry, I'm using Unreal. I was curious what your thoughts between the two. Well, these days I wouldn't touch Unity with a 10-foot pole after their fiasco. That says nothing about like using Unity itself, but I tried Unity before. It's very much not for me. I don't program. Unity is one of those things where you have to be a programmer to use it. Oh, I'm talking about their business practice, where they decide they want to make it so people would have to pay them 20 cents per download of the game. Not for anything, just per download. So if you want to, you could just download it. Oh no, per install, sorry, not per download, per install. So you could install it, uninstall it, install it, uninstall it, install it, uninstall it on a bot, and then just charge the company millions of dollars and then run them out of business yourself. Yeah, so yeah, since then I'm like, not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But also I don't code. Unity is one of those things where you need to code pretty much. You can't do everything yourself. Hey, Alfredo, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, FIFO has the texture designer. I need to look into that. Where you can make your own textures like similar to Substance Designer. That is very interesting. I only learned of that today. I didn't realize that was a thing. You're trying to learn through the videos and do it the hard way? That is the way you learn Unreal. Yeah, Unreal is easy for non-coders. I mean, I'm doing this entire game without writing a single piece of code because of blueprints. That's the thing, right? You can't do this without that. Like, here, I'll quickly show... For anyone here that's new. Here, let me show you the quick game that we have. Well, this is like the pre-alpha of the game. So you start with no cards, some stats. So you get a few abilities from the beginning. You know, we got the new mini shockwave, right? And then I can now start. So I can go through the walls, or through the doors, through the walls. Or if I want to play risky, I can just jump over here, and then I can just... Yeah, probably doing the push away one is not the best for melee. I don't know why I decided to take it. But I did. I did, and now I'm suffering for it. Why did I take this passive out of all the passives I could have taken? God darn. Okay, the doors are unlocked. I'm going in here. I need to turn off the circle test. Okay, hold on. What's going on? Oh, whoops. This is supposed to go here. Let me do that one more time with a different ability. Oh, every 6 seconds being hit, deal 25% increased damage. That seems good. Hi. Hey, no hitting. Ow! I'm so bad at blocking. Ah, I blocked. I'm almost dead. So, but... And I'm dead. I'll say I'm good in my own game. It's also very much not balanced. Yet. But you get the point. So it's sort of like a Binding of Isaac. We have a lot of passive abilities that you pick up. It's like Binding of Isaac combined with Dead Cells, combined with Hades. You'll have different starting weapons. So we have right now, the melee attack. You have ranged projectiles, and you have the ability to shapeshift. And then if I, for example, and then we have you have projectiles, and then I can go greater projectiles, and I can have more projectiles. So, yeah. Hi. Goodbye. Every feeling the material design will blow up with a creativity community. Yeah. I'm gonna be looking into that for sure. And yeah, it's not a material. It's a texture designer. Material designer is just a material editor. We already have that. It's a texture designer specifically. It's a different thing. When I started making it, I did a game jam mid to end of January, did nothing February, and started basically like in March, sometime in March. So this is part-time after work. Yeah, for about a month and a half, 2 now, effectively. Why are we still having issues? Why are we still having issues? Oh, it's having issues from these because these are just spawned into the world. That's why. It's not actually issues. It's not as featured as a substance, but it'll get there. It doesn't need to be substance rich substance designer. It needs to be good enough. Here's the thing. There's 2 ways to have a product succeed. You either need to, assuming there's already products in that like niche. One is to make a better product. One that does more things or better. And 2 is to make a lesser product or equal product. Doesn't matter. The product at that point doesn't matter, but make it more convenient. Texture designer is just a more convenient substance designer. You don't need another program that you have to pay for to do the same thing. Even if it's not as powerful, people will use it. It's the same thing for the Blender plugin to have the Substance Painter stuff. It's not as powerful as Substance Painter, but it's sure as hell really good to have it, and it's free. Barrier to entry is just dropping and dropping and dropping. It is called Material Designer? Weird. Why is it called Texture Designer? Yeah, why is it called Material Designer? It should be Texture Designer. You're designing textures, you're not designing materials. The material editor is a material designer. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, I need to... We need to activate a new thing. This is going to be Toxic Aura. Add Aura Toxic. So if I press play, I don't have anything, and then if I give myself this, right, I need to custom. Is it because these are exposed? Cartoon is exposed. Oh, it's okay. Got it. So let's change some stuff. Okay, I need to. So color tint is exposed, which is great. Wait, was the construction strip here and here? I don't need this in both locations. Yeah, I don't know why I had it in both locations. Okay. What we need to do is set... I need to set source sprite. Set source... set sprite. Okay, and this is going to be sprite. We'll expose it. And now what we can go is on our abilities. Refresh. Okay, I am curious about your guys' thoughts on this. So we have this in. Is this a base? What is a better way of doing it? So we can have something like this, where we have like a small aura visual like around the character, or we can do the big aura visual around the character, where it has actually the radius of it, so you know how big it is. Or we can do this small one and then have an extra effect on top of this guy, so you know when it's like when he's affected. So it'll be a small aura visually around the character like this, and then just around whoever's affected, all the enemies will have like an icon above their head saying, hey, it's affecting me, it's affecting me. It might be a little cleaner than having like a huge like AoE around you. Knowing how big it is, it would help. So, I go here. So, I need to check how big I need to make this. Okay, easy test for this. Let's just drag this out. Plug this in. Put that roughly where he is. And how big are we going? Around there? 3.5? So if I did... 3.5 here. Obviously, we need to change the actual like visuals of this, because this is not a... Is this correct size? Hold on a second. I don't know if that's correct size. Let me just double check. Let's turn off hidden in game for the aura so I know the range. Yeah, that looks smaller. Yeah, what the hell? That's not 3.5. Oh, it's because this is 0.25. Hold on, let me reset that to 1. Okay. Two, 1.5.
Ads
This
are
is
here.
oh.
Pausing for ads.
I think it's like 1.75 now. We'll test that. While ads are going. A little less. A little less. They want to help, but the player would rely on the other sources of damage like melee, so inherently they would be applying the aura already. Unless they're ranged. What is your end vision of the game? So I want to. So it's inspired by like Binding of Isaac. So I want to have like at least 100 different power-ups, and then you go through the different floors and you fight different enemies, progress through like the dungeon. Each one will have like a different like aesthetic, and yeah, beat the unique bosses. And it's like a roguelike, and you unlock power-ups, you know, and go through it. Sort of like similar to, again, Hades, Binding of Isaac, things of that nature. I think just a little bit smaller. Ended up with an ad. Just got out of it. You can always come to YouTube if you don't want ads. That's always an option. But yeah, to answer your question, because you probably didn't hear it, because I answered it during the ad. Yeah, the plan is to have like a multi-floor system akin to like Binding of Isaac, Hades. Lots of over 100 passive abilities where you can just have a different run every time. And you just go through the level, pick up like the power-ups or whatever else, beat the boss, go to the next level until you can make it all the way through. And it's like a roguelike, you'll unlock new passives as you play. Things of that nature. Hey Shibi, welcome in. The levels are not the way it's assembled is. So this is a level I designed, right? So I made this, but how it attaches is entirely procedural. So, right, this is a different layout to this, right? You can see here to this. And the nice thing is, because we now have this verticality, and this is like something I really like that I decided to add. See how you have this verticality? So right now, the door shows you can go this way, but because it's generated here, while the doors are unlocked, I can just go through. And now I can't. I'm now stuck in here. So I can just jump over into a different area. So of course, I have run the risk of falling. Oh, I made it to the boss. Hi, boss. I got lucky. I got saved there, but now there's the boss. So, yeah, I just happened to be fighting the boss right away. Thankfully, I didn't fall out of the world and die. That was actually going to be my demonstration. But again, because it's a verticality and it generates downwards, this is what happens. Speedrunners would love that. But there, you can't tell. You can't tell when you... so you can only go based on this. right? But yeah, speedrunners would absolutely love this. You can't see downwards, right? And the map only shows you on your current level. So if I fall out of the level, right, actually fall out, right, I'll just die, and then that's it. There it is. But yeah, the ability to, I think, just make your own path when you have like verticality, I think is really cool. So I'm gonna try to find like another one. Right, so here's another room right next to us, right? And it's going lower. I could go this way, but because it's generated this way, I could just ignore it and come here. Right. Now, the boss is always down below. So the way to the boss will always be downwards. So yeah, this is definitely like a speed running strat in terms of like, hey, if you want to bypass like all the rooms and stuff, you can. Being a speedrun nightmare, having procedural levels and relying on RNG. I mean, yeah, for actual speedrunner, yeah, sure. You'll have to like keep restarting to hopefully get the right seed. But I think it's fun for casual like speedrunning, not like professional speedrunning. You bought Hades but never played it yet? I appreciate it for the sub. Something you're trying to decipher your project you would like to, but I had a hard time so far. Hey, yeah. Everyone struggles at the start. That's nothing. It's not a problem. I'm gonna change this to like 1.65. And oh, well, welcome to YouTube. Hey, Shrill Duck, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing well. We're just testing out an AoE aura effect. Trying to get the size of it correct. I'd say a little bit smaller still. So maybe 1.5, honestly. It's better to be visually slightly smaller than slightly bigger. I think 1.55 and then we call it. Okay. I do want to actually modify this though. Let's open source location. And I'm just going to modify this quickly because I just really do not like how thick it is. Can I... grow shrink? -2. -1. -2. Let's do like -4. What's circular? Ooh, Ooh, I like circular. Oh, that works a lot better. Yeah, look at that. It makes it actual circular. So let's make it just then a little bit smaller. Maybe a little more. Let's start with that. So I'm just going to boink. And then we go with that. PNG, Export. Here, please. E2. Okay, so we're making it a sprite. So this visually should be a little bit better. Yeah, that's far less like in your face. Well, have a good night, Rory. Thanks so much for stopping by. Well, yeah, I'm inspired by Binding of Isaac. Yours is Fantasy Star Online. Oh, there you go. Found this map's too small and repetitive, so it's finding the middle ground of a small map mixed with random. Yeah, so you could have a small map, but the main thing is having enough random rooms. So I don't know if you guys have ever played Diablo. You have the random rooms, but you like, okay, I've seen that room. Like, I know that room, right? It's the same setup where you have specifically designed rooms and they just stitch together differently. So if you have like, if let's say your dungeon is usually 20 rooms total, and you have 100 rooms to choose with, right? You're gonna have repetition after like a certain amount of rooms. But you want to have enough variation. But let's say you were making a dungeon of 20 rooms, but you have 1,000 rooms to choose from, right? All of a sudden, things feel a lot more random because there's just rooms reappear less frequently. I'm your first YouTube streamer you've ever watched. Well, I appreciate it. You can continue watching on Twitch. Absolutely. You know, it's there if you want it. Yeah, YouTube has right now higher bitrate, higher quality, slightly longer delay because of it though, and you don't get all the BTTV, 7TV emotes, and everything else on Twitch that is nice. So it's like, which would you rather? It's not a perfect system on YouTube, and it's not a perfect system on Twitch. So yeah. But so we now have the dot effect. So if I give myself, right, this toxic aura, and I come here, he should eventually die. Now he's an elite mob, so he has freaking double the health. Now, yep, there it goes. So that is all good. What I want is a indicator above their head showing that they have, probably above their head, showing that they have the effect. Yeah, and we need some kind of feedback also. I can tint their sprite, but depending on their coloring, like maybe I have a green, let's say I want a green tint. If they happen to have a lot of green on them, it'll be hard to tell. So I'd rather do like an indicator above their head. So we can do like a widget, and we can put the widget above their head. Yeah. I mean, let's try that. I'm gonna close all this and just start from. Also, I just realized my title on Twitch is totally wrong because I didn't change it from yesterday. Holy crap. Hold on. I gotta update my title. Hold on. There we go. That's updated on Twitch side. Just had a realization of that. Because I wrote the title based proc gen. I'm like, wait, title. Even though this is the tile. Like PoE, D3, etc. The only way you made it work is not working with landscape, because as soon as you have a slope, makes no sense. Yeah, you have to basically you can make it so the terrain contours to the landscape. Sorry, to the dungeon. Like you can pull things up and down. You can even there's ways to do it. But yeah, it's not easy. That's for sure. If you're doing like a large scale, if you do like a single building, it's easier to make it look good and correct. But when you're doing it like large scale, yeah, it's a lot harder. So let's do a widget blueprint. This is going to be debuffs. And I'll make a new folder. Over the head. So, we're gonna want probably a no, not these. I don't want a horizontal box. And basically we're gonna want to then add, I think for now we're just gonna add set up to be an icon. So I'll make another blueprint. Yeah, user widget. Keep off icon or over the head icon base. So we're gonna want an image. And we're gonna make this desired. The size of the image will be actually, I mean, it doesn't matter. We can just scale it. Just make it 32 by 32. But we are gonna need to set the colors and all that. So this is going to be our image icon. And then we're going to set style. Tint. Brush tint color. Awesome. Doing any of those. Promote to a variable. Tint color. This is going to be edible, expose on spawn. Tint color is, dear God, not pink by default. Why is that default pink? Now, it is tint that I want, right? Yeah, it is tint. So we here need a couple of functions, basically to add and remove. So I'm gonna make this desired or custom. Height is 32. Is 32 by 100 should be fine for now. We'll see how it works. Um, I'll bring this in as our test here. Okay. Can I set padding on this? I probably need to set padding on this. Can I wrap with overlay? I can. But I want a border. You know what I can do? If I do another image. So this is going to be image border. Black. And this is going to be 32 by 30. Oh, this is 32 by 32. Yeah, let's make it 36 by 36. And then we can say padding on this 2 and 2, right? Put this in the middle. And now I can change the tint on this to be invisible. So if anything, there's now a border here around this. Okay. And then here, instead of 32, it's 36. And this is, let's say, 36 times 4. Okay. Can you attach a PCG to a spline and make shapes instead of a cube that is default? I have tons of... Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. Like, I have a full building series. You can make a full buildings with PCG. You can create landscapes with PCG. You can animate PCG. You can do so much with PCG. Yeah, the cubes are just debug or... Yeah. And you can change that shape too. You just override that shape. Well, the spline is any shape you want. You can animate PCG? Yeah, Mr. Presgetti. You should watch my latest video. God damn it. It's like, wait. As I was answering, I was like, wait. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, as soon as I left my mouth, I'm like, oh, God damn it. This is deja vu. This is deja vu. God damn it. Look, it's my job as the streamer to answer questions, and I am bad at remembering things. Okay, we need a custom custom event. Does it need to be an event? I can just do a function. Add icon. Add child to horizontal box. Oh, and then we need to create widget. This guy, please. And this is the content. And we add it. My stream is fun because I'm easy to paint. That is, I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to deny it. Because I don't think I can. I think that's accurate. It is probably very accurate, to be honest. Yeah, 10 color is gonna go here. And I think I need a return. And return node. This returns the horizontal box reference. I think I need to return this guy. Added icon. You have a video pointing to where it start? I mean, like, yeah, just go to the what's it called? Here, I'll show you. So if you go to my channel and you just go playlists, you just click on PCG tutorials. There you go. And there's lots of them. Or if you want to, there's a building series, or just all the PCG tutorials. Yeah. The amount of time you said roll and you actually genuinely believe you meant it, you just gave up too well. You know, there you go, Shibi. Well, here's the thing, you guts. It's more fun that way, isn't it? It's more fun for you, and it's more fun for me. It's as simple as that. I also need to remove icon. Can I remove child at? No, just remove child. This is the over that icon base object reference. Theoretically, this will work. You don't have a trees for a EU 5.4 project? You don't need trees. You can just use the low res one that come with like PCG. Like if you want to just like test stuff. Yeah. Do it. Use it. It's a nice base. Or if you want to make your own trees, yeah, that's the thing. You also use PCG to like make your own modular trees. I mean, it's not as nice as like actual trees. Options. Okay. So let's test this now. If I go to the character, then I add a widget. This is going to be our debuff widget. This is it should be screen. Your class. That's what I want. Why don't we see it? Anything? Draw size 500 by 500. If if I did the draw size the same that I have it here, which is 144 by 36, and then I scaled it up. Do I need a canvas? I might need a canvas for this. Why don't we see anything?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Wait, why is screen not working? Okay, well, it's ads time, but let me remove. I undo. There we go. World. Why is screen not working? Do you want to hear something funny? Sure, but I can promise you I won't hear anything funny. Most likely. Certainly try. I'd be very impressed if I heard something funny. Very impressed. Go ahead. Dads are going. You have time. No pressure. I could, but you scam your points. What do you mean scam your points? No. The point... The TTS, if that's what you're referring to, is fixed now. We had someone else redeem it before, and it worked. Remember? Yeah, see, exactly, Shrill. But on Twitch, there is a redeem for TTS. So, you could actually make me hear something funny. It is possible. You bought another monitor for your setup? Nice! How many do you have now? And why is screen not working? Well, I guess, you know what? I don't need screen. What am I saying? It's always facing the same way. It's always negative 45. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's reversed. What's my camera location? Negative 30, negative 135. Is this reversed? Yeah, why is it reversed? Oh. World, absolute, please. Yeah, okay. So this is what we want. Cam? A little bit big. Why is it reversed, though? Odd. Plain cylinder, yeah, plain's fine. Okay. Let's make it a little bit smaller. 0.7. Some of that. The current monitor is 29 inches ultra wide. Ooh, very nice. We tested this today on your desk on vertical, and it's almost as tall as. Wait, what do you? Oh, you mean with the desk? Okay, with the, like, okay, that. I was like, wait a second, you're not 29 inches tall, but then I'm like, okay, it's on the desk, it's probably with the desk height, 29 inches. Okay, that makes more sense. Your neck might be, yeah. So for the longest time, I was actually incorrect in how I thought the eye level was. So if this is your monitor, right? I always thought that your eye level, like if this is your eye, right, with your beautiful lashes, of course. I always thought you wanted to be in the middle of the monitor, so so it's a little bit up and a little bit down, but that's actually incorrect. You actually want to be here, and so it's always downwards. That is like the place you want to be. Yeah, so yeah, if you have like a super tall one, right, you still ideally would want to be like here at eye level, you know, straight across, of course, and then looking down, from my understanding. But I don't know, like, if after a certain distance it's different. If you're going to like an IMAX theater or like a large like theater, like the best place in my opinion is always in the back, pretty much exactly in the back middle, because then you're in the middle, and that's the highest you can go. And then that, for theater, it's middle. The worst place you can be is like here, and then good lord, your neck is gonna be in pain. Jesus, I've sat here in like one of the movies at one point. I was like, dear God, it's like my neck. How many abilities? Over 100. That's the baseline that I'm planning. The minimum baseline. There's basically you can turn tablets and phone into monitors. So if you add 5 monitors instead of oh Jesus, yeah. If you start counting like other things as monitors, yeah, you could technically use them, but why? Oof! It's gonna be fun as hell. I think. I hope. Okay. Let's try. Okay, let's try some stuff. So, if I go to my event graph, right? So here, when this triggers, I need to get you, and what would I call it? Add icon and remove icon. Oh, oops. I grabbed the wrong thing. I meant to grab you. Wait. Get class. Wait. How do you modify the access the functions of this thing? The cool thing, you can hook them through Wi-Fi USB. Nice. How many could you get per run? So right now it's 2 per level. potentially with 3 in the future if I end up making like a shop. Like start with like 5 levels or something to have like 10 to 15 probably per run as a baseline. That's only 5 levels. I'd like to have 10 levels deep, so you'd have like 20 to 30 or something like that. But you know, start small. That's really cool, Shrill Duck. Yeah, having them communicate with each other is pretty awesome. How do you access the widget component? So Google widget component functions. How do you access them? Yeah, widget component. Oh, hold on. Oh, get widget component. Get widget. Oh, that's how. What? Oh, I still have to cast to it. Okay. What's it called? Debuffs. Okay. It's fine. Add icon. Can I just make? Yeah. Say color. And we'll make it green. And then on we'll add overlap. I should record this at the beginning. I should make a on event begin play. I should just record this or store this. There should be no reason I do this multiple times. Debuff widget ref. Okay, and if it fails, we'll still continue though. Okay. So now we just use this as our target. It's a lot better. Okay. And now here, go ahead and remove icon. Assuming this is true. Do it here. And can we just... This is not going to work long term, by the way, what I'm doing. Because this is set up for only one icon. As a test, this might work. So... Toxic Aura. Aha! Yeah. Okay. Also, clearly, that the range on that is greater than what I've made it. So let me go to the Let me just go here. AC abilities. Edit. 1.75. Hey, oh wait, why is it also on me? Why is it also on me? Hold on. It's almost correct. Also, I can go ahead and just remove this guy. I don't need it anymore. Why is it adding it? Oh, it's because it's I need to do it on you. Yet okay, I need an interface. Or I need to cast to that other thing. Because I need to get his reference. No. This should be on his because he's the one getting the overlap. On component begin overlap. It checks that it's not self. Why is it affecting self? We filtered out self. Oh, and now it's no longer affecting me. Oh, now it... Oh, you know why? He has the auras as well, but for some... Why is it working on his? Oh, it's because it's not we're not doing the check here for the rest of this. We need to do the check here for the tag. Okay, we can do check hashtag. Scooch this to the left. More room here. And we need to do toxic aura. And then we check for if it's not self. And we have this tag, then do this. And then the oops. I think I have this backwards, but just confirm. Yeah, good guys. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good night's rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah, I got this backwards. So this one, check hashtag. Toxic aura. So we need to check that this guy has the tag. And now, if we come here, aha! So we know when he's affecting it. Okay, so we now can do debuffs right above their heads. Is he gonna die? Is he still taking damage? I don't think he's taking damage anymore. This, yeah, this is wrong. We no longer need that. We just do this. And then theoretically we can move this over there as well, but I don't think it's needed. I'll clean this up at a later point. But now, if we give ourselves Texture Aura, we should have the aura. We should have the icon above his head. He's not doing it. Excuse me? The overlapping actor that is not self Oh. No, I am stupid. Self. So I actually don't need this. I don't need this target. Oh, I need the target for. No, I do need this. I just need this here, and this here, and this is BB action character here. And now. I don't have a reference to him without casting. This needs to be redone or changed up, but it's late. But it's late, so you know, let's just have it work, and then we can fix it all tomorrow, probably. Okay, I am not the one taking damage. Yeah, well, in that regard, I am. He's not dying, is he? Oh, it's because this needs to be back to an actor. And then self. This shows you how it's late and I am doing stupid things. I should do a print string just to tell when he's taking damage. That would be smart. Ah, there we go. It works. Perfect. We got it. Yeah, I'll need to clean it up, but you know, he now gets an icon above his head, and so we know when he's taking damage. We need some kind of I think I want to spawn the particle system of blood around him when he takes damage, because that'd be fun, just for extra blood. And yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. I need to clean this up. I'm not gonna do this with you guys. Probably I'll just do this on my own time. Clean up this mess. But I think that is going to do it for tonight. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I do hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific for more fun and game. I said game, singular, because we're working on a game, not games. Ah, you see? Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, Shavy. Bye, Mrs. Presgetti. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.